Within the area of call, the research on computers and language testing has shown a shift. Previously, the research focused on the practicality of computer based language testing, and currently it has gravitated towards testing that is more aligned with what and how students are learning in their classrooms. Assessment refers to the testing of learner performance. Under the umbrella of assessment, there are three kinds of assessment: formative assessment, which is ongoing, such as when students create e portfolios; summative assessment, which is done at the end of the semester or year to measure what has been learned up to that point in time. Stanley proposes using the idea of gamification to add fun to assessment. The last type of assessment are formal qualifications. These assessments tend to be externally made and are often high stakes, such as the STAR exam in the state of Texas. Some of the benefits of call with assessment is the ability to provide immediate feedback as well as authentic tasks for more individualized testing. The research for second language teacher education programs suggests a move for call from second language acquisition towards an educational perspective, moving them from more cognitive approaches to something more sociocultural and interactive. Linking SLA with a focus on the importance of interaction and noticing, Scholes and Haidt provide an overview of ICALL, which stands for Intelligent Computer Assisted Language Learning. This field within a field applies concepts, techniques, algorithms, and technologies from artificial intelligence to call, including things such as robotics, intelligent agents, and computer vision. Some of the benefits of iCall noted in this chapter are immediate and informative explicit feedback. It provides a combination of form and meaning-focused instruction, learner corpora, and tutorial and non-tutorial interactions. Despite these benefits, because this field, or better said, its research, is relatively new, it requires further study among emerging standards. A prevailing issue with call, technology, and academia in general has been that of copyright plagiarism and intellectual property. The history of American copyright law originated with the introduction of the printing press in England in the late 15th century. As the number of presses grew, authorities wanted to control the publication of books by granting printers a near monopoly on publishing in England. Fast forward a few hundred years to the days of our founding fathers drafting the Constitution. According to Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution, the Congress shall have power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries. Fast forward a few more hundred years to this century, where copyright, plagiarism, and intellectual property remain a problem in schools, universities, and with the general public. Within university systems, the growing trend among students is to print course materials found online. However, universities have no way to track copyright compliance and, in a sense, are turning a blind eye to what their students are printing, but are the first to protect their own intellectual property within university classrooms and with the publications of its professors. Torrey suggests that universities can provide online help for faculty, help desks with knowledgeable staff, include student fees to pay for a portion of permission costs, as well as using the Copyright Clearance Center, which provides copyright licensing services worldwide. Just as digital technology grows, so does the complexity it issues on copyright law. Creative Commons was established to provide a set of copyright licenses free for public use. While it doesn't meet all public and private interests, it does offer options to copyright owners to choose different CC license elements, and professional artists may opt CC licenses to commercially market their work. Furthermore, the CC licenses are an option as a grassroots legal tool. Locke discusses the concept of plagiarism as theft and advocates to change this metaphor to gaming conventions of points, levels, and winning, and proposes new terminology of textual borrowing. He believes that problems with fair use should be resolved at the local level to meet local demands, and in doing so, the teacher has dual positions of policing and monitoring in the classroom. Pressure is felt among teacher candidates and teachers in regards to the use of technology in the classroom. It's not that teachers don't want to use it, it's more of a time management problem, and emphasis and pressure is to focus on preparing for standardized testing or closing instructional gaps. This was noted in the study done by Warshauer, Noble, and Stone, where teachers in lower socioeconomic status schools were hesitant to use technology, and when they did, How the technology was accessed differed from how higher socioeconomic status schools use technology. The authors provided solutions to close the digital divide for schools in their study, which are to hire well-trained and experienced teachers, provide funding and resources for English language learners, change the focus of technology use for scholarship, research, and inquiry, as well as making computers available to the public.